I've lived in Oshawa 7 years, unofficially. My first gig in Oshawa was it was at the Polish Hall. It was a band called Karmadet. It was like a technical metal band I was in. I brought the whole kit. Well, it was still in development, so it was just lots of toms and like a couple cymbals. It was my first band with other people. That was a band. I had a band before that, and basically he didn't play anything and he sang and I played drums. Oh, we just played along to the stereo. Yeah, it would have been big in Japan, yeah. There's a cassette somewhere with some of our tunes on them. There was a show, and this is Pomme de Chien, which was a terrible excuse of music. It was a prog band, and it was MIDI to orchestras, and we'd play along, and once again that situation where I'm a drummer in a band, and this is after Karmadet broke up. It was me and the bassist of that band. We weren't a fan of guitarists at this moment, so like, screw them, let's just start a band together. Yeah, I brought my MP3 player and I put it in the orchestras without the drum tracks on them. We played a show with the drive times and it took me 25 minutes to set up my drum set. The battle of the bands. Yeah, we spent most of the night upstairs eating chocolate bars, and Chris was just making fun of the bands. I guess, yeah, there was one band and they had their own original song. It pretty much sounded like Shout at the Devil, so we were yelling that while they were playing their chorus. We were dicks. Yeah, we did a set. It was crazy. We had a screen and Ray, she duct taped lawnmower to like this projector screen. So in the middle of a song, we had a breakdown and we'd scream lawnmower in between, and we go into the next part. So we pretty much did that. We ran around. I had like a 20-minute drum solo. Like, he played a bass solo with a pop can. I'd run and get him a cold pop, and he'd play a bass solo. It was terrible. Like, it was terrible. But people were entertained. There was like 150 people there. They were all like watching the whole time. They cheered after every song. And then and then somehow we won. Dave Brownsound was one of the judges, and he had on his judge's card like, I want to join this band, and we were supposed to do stuff, and then it never happened. And like, I actually talked to him. I was like, you remember that show and how I never sent you the email back? It's like, sorry. So it's cool. It's like, it's all covered up now. The unfortunate thing is that people still come up to me at sound gigs and things like, hey, you were in Pomme de Chien. That band was like a hyperactive band. We had 6 albums in like 2 years. And everything happened. It was like the whole span of a band, and at the end, like a lady broke it up, and he lost his mind. Well, yeah, back when I first started playing like the Atcher or whatnot, it wasn't younger drunks. You know, it was older people. Every one of them wanted to take you under their wing and show you the way of the music scene, the music career, and they always do. They're still out there. So now there's it's like a nickel for every time you get offered a music contract. What does Oshawa need? Oh, I don't know. I just think it needs diverse music of all forms. It can be anything. I don't know. So, yeah, the work creates itself as long as you're putting the effort in. I mean, there wasn't really a spot for saxophone before. No one really had sax players, but once you start showing up, they're like, oh, I'll have one. You know, you're always going your way around. So, yeah, the work creates itself. I mean, there's no jobs for cello players right now, but you know, if you want a gig, I'm sure you can get one. Just gotta always be out there. These are the things that, you know, you gotta be prepared for if you want to be a musician. Seeing people in all states of existence, you know, you have to see the most painful states. It's like, oh, this is sad. There's still stuff going on here. I feel if I were to leave, I mean, I have lots of stuff here. There's lots of great things going on. There's lots of bands that I'm still with, and there's still things growing. Like it would seem like I'm abandoning something that's still growing. I would die happily if I was playing tuba in a Dixieland band. If I'm like a 70-year-old man doing that. Is it good?